babies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. Now is a good time to subscribe and turn on your post notifications. We're going to be jumping right into this video with some deep wave hair. Alright, so you guys have seen me do this a million and one times, but I just wanted to show you this because it's just really how I prep the wig. So obviously this unit did already come pre-bleached, as you guys can see, pre-plucked as well, but it usually only goes about an inch back and then it doesn't really bleed out or fade out well. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and section off the hair that has already been pre-plucked, right? And then I want to focus on the area that has not been pre-plucked because you guys can see how harsh that line is and how thick it is. We want to make sure that we completely blend that out to have a seamless install. So what I'm going to be doing, like I said, just go ahead and part this. And the hair has definitely been colored. I can see that it is a jet black color now. And so it's extremely dark, which is going to be really, really pretty when I go ahead and pretty much style the unit. But nevertheless, I'm going to go ahead and just pretty much start to tweeze. And I have my tweezers, of course, going in a diagonal motion. We're just going to go ahead and start plucking some hair out. Even towards the front. You can see that that line is definitely less harsh. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you definitely can. I won't be doing this because you guys know that I resell my units. So after I make the video, I pretty much just put it on the site and I resell them. I don't usually keep them for very long, so I don't like to overpluck because just for my, my customers, I want you guys to be able to really get the full extent of having the unit and then not, because the hairs are going to fall out over time. I just don't want it to fall out prematurely, especially because I'm not going to be wearing the wig very long. So now if you want, you can definitely go in the hairline area just to kind of pluck out some random little pieces so that it kind of bleeds out even more. But I think we're pretty good on this side. And this side actually was not that bad. You guys can see that it is a little bit faded a little bit more. So I'm actually just going to tweeze this overall just to really give it more of a natural look. So same thing. We're still just going to go ahead and part off this little area. I had already had it parted off, but whatever. And we're just going to go ahead and start to tweeze it back. And I'm actually not going to cut any baby hair or anything like that on this unit. I'm literally just going to wear it as is, going straight back, sleek it down. Trying to figure out if I want to do a middle part or not. Alright, so here's just a quick look at this deep wave hair. Of course, I did go ahead and wash and condition the unit. I can actually tell that it's been bleached or dyed in some type of way. This is what the lace looks like, and this is the inside of the wig as well. So the frontal part of this does go back. I believe it's like a 13x4, but all the details will be listed down in the description box below. So if you guys know and you've been watching me for a while, I typically will add an additional elastic band inside of my units just to make them glueless. In this case, I'm not going to do it just because I'm just not. But yeah, it does have an elastic strap inside of the unit already that does allow you to adjust the band. So this should help you out. You also have combs at the top and in the back. I have my hair pulled into just a small sleek little bun. Nothing crazy. I'm not even going to do braids. Like, I haven't been doing that in a while for my weaves, just because what's better than like a ponytail, you know? Alright, so I do have some lace on the back of this. I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. If you guys get nervous about cutting off your lace, like, just take your time. Like, it's really up to you. It's not like, you know, if you cut some hair, it's okay. Well, in the back. But you definitely want to be careful. You just don't want to cut off too much or cut too deep. So there we go. And I'm just going to go ahead and pop on the wig. Okay, so this lace color, I'm trying to see if it's actually matching with my skin. I do see that it is a little bit more tinted than my actual hair, or my actual skin tone, but we knew that before we put it on, right? So nevertheless, I would change maybe the lace color. If I could get it a little bit lighter, that would have been that. I'm not even sure if I requested this from the company, so don't hold them accountable for that. I think it's more so me. A lot of times I'm just like, send me whatever you want me to have. I don't ever really pick out anything specific, because it's just like, I can pretty much work with anything. So anyway, I'm pulling this back just to pretty much get the hair out of the way. And then of course we just want to make sure that everything is lining up. So in this case, I do see that it comes down to my sideburns perfectly. I won't have to cut anything off extra, so that is perfect. I love wigs like this. I hate when I have to kind of cut into the hair. I'm gonna go ahead and take some scissors. You can use a razor just so that the line is not so harsh. Actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. So I got this from a beauty supply store. And as I cut this, honestly, the lace color is not as bad as I thought. And what this does is it kind of just frays the lace so that it can kind of melt into your skin just a little bit better. But for some reason, this freaking thing is so flimsy. So I'm just going to have to use my scissors in this case. Alright, that's the lace. Not very much on there. Go ahead and tuck it behind your ears and boom. So I'm not really a huge fan of, actually I don't even think I adjusted this in the back at all. I don't think I'm going to either. I think I'm just going to leave it. Should I? I guess I could. Alright, so what I like to do for my wigs, I do like to pull it a little bit in front of my hairline. That way, you can clearly see skin peeking through as opposed to hair. Like if I put it back, you see how it's a little bit darker there. But placement is everything. So if you put it a little bit in front of your hairline, it literally just kind of bleeds there. You don't want to bring it down too far. That's why for me, if you wear a lace unit, it's better to have a big forehead, because if your forehead is small, I'm not gonna lie, like it just looks really wiggy. So luckily for me, I have a big forehead, so I can get away with it. But I'm gonna be taking my Gotta Be Glue hairspray here, and I'm literally just gonna do the sides. I'm not really keen on taking it all the way up, just because the unit is actually tight. Like if I wanted to say bump it and not glue down these sides, like I'm good. Like this wig is not going anywhere. But just for the sake of what it is I'm going to be doing today, I do need the sides down. So I'm going to go ahead and take this. And I'm actually spraying it on the actual lace just because I don't really want to mess up my makeup. And then you want to take your blow dryer You can do it on high heat. I'm sorry. You can do it on high heat or low heat, whatever you feel comfortable with, and then use the cool shot to cool it down. It doesn't necessarily have to be warm. You just want to get it dry. So you can do that with cold air. All right. So you have the same problem that I just had where you spray a little bit too much hairspray on your hair. You can literally just take some water. It's curly hair anyway, so it's not a big deal. But I'm just using that to kind of brush it out and then style the hair at the same time. So I'm just moving this out of the way and kind of getting it to how I want things to lay. And oh, this is so cute. It already has like some pre-cut little side hairs over here. Yo, this unit is so damn tight. It's not even tight like I can't, you know, function, but it is literally like it's on my head. Not going anywhere. So same thing, gonna spray this a little bit. And lay her down. So for me, that is the Glueless method 2.0. And I'm only saying that because a lot of you guys are like, what about the flaps? What about the flaps? So here is a unit where you literally get that same little Glueless situation going on, and you're literally just tacking down the sides with a little bit of hairspray. So taking this off won't be a problem at all, like at all. Hold up, got a little spot right here. Okay, so let me make sure it's dry before I start talking all this smack. Lace color is not as bad as I thought. I don't know what it is, but I'm really liking the way that it looks, especially in person. I hope like on camera you guys are getting a feel for it. Like if you can see me in the mirror right now, I'm like, okay. But nevertheless, let me go ahead and just style this up. I have no clue what it is I want to do, but I do know that I want to trim it. So you guys can see how far down it comes. And to me, the hair is just like, it's not super full, which is not a bad thing. Obviously, it's for like a more natural look. That's fine. But I don't like the little straggly ends here. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. You guys know I'm the queen of pretty much just evening out any weave, wig, whatever. So I'm going to part it on two sides. And I'm thinking, where should I cut this? Because we can go bobbing real quick. Let's see. Should I do about here? This is kind of like, that's like that awkward length though. I'm thinking, because it's wavy, y'all, I'm about to cut this up. Yeah. We about to cut her here. We're gonna do this. Yeah, it's going down. It's going down. So I'm gonna, I'm scared. Should I do here or here? Let's start here. Let's just start going straight across. From here. All right, so we got a nice little, I don't know what inch this is now, but it actually doesn't look bad. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. Hopefully I cut this straight. Y'all know I'm kind of retarded when it comes to that. Oh, we good. Okay. And these scissors are perfect. They just cut through a bulk of hair. So yeah, this is pretty much the look, guys. It's like a wet look going on. If you want to style it to the left, the right, you're looking like Michael Jackson. I was gonna do a middle part, but I think I'll save that for another video. If you guys want to see me cut it up, let me know. Like if you want to see this in a bob or something like that, let me know. But this is what the hair looks like. I guess I can kind of style it down a little bit more, but I didn't want to do like a wet look or anything in terms of like a super defined look. I just really want to show you what it looks like. So if this is like, you're looking for some vacation hair, I know the vacations are like ending, right? But this looks really, really good. And the hair is extremely soft. So, two things. I could either cut this more into a bob, maybe do a middle part, or I could blow it out and show you what it looks like straight. So let me know how you feel about it. This is cute. I'm liking it. And I'm thinking I'm about to low-key do a little half up, half down situation. That's going down. Y'all, this is cute. I don't know how I'm gonna style it, but just a really quick video giving you a quick look, and that is pretty much that. I love you guys so much. Stay pretty. Leave me any comments or questions down below. Thank you guys for sending me the hair, of course. Thank you so much for the love and the support. But outside of that, I think we're pretty much done here. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, babies.